Hello, this is DKJS News with Dana Couturier, Kyle Burkhart, Jake Fix, and Steven Ozatowski.
Today we bring you a special report on a breakthrough in office management that will increase employee productivity.
When it comes to motivating people, there's no more efficient tool than some harsh physics. Now we go to Steven in the office.
Ever since Felchers and Sons have hired Terry Tate, the office linebacker, their productivity has gone up 46%. Now, exactly how do they do this? Well, let's go over some basic principles to figure out how he does this. Terry Tate weighs about 275 pounds, which is equal to about 124 kilograms. Now, if he's motivating an employee with an acceleration of 9 meters per second squared, then his force down here would be 1,116 newtons due to force equals mass times acceleration. Now, let's see this brutal principle in action with a couple of clips.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, Paul.
Pew. Hey, buddy.
Whoa! You know you can't bring that weak stuff up in this Humpty Bumpy. You killed it, Joe. You make some more. You know that, baby. Else you're in for a long day. A long day.
Sorry about that, guys.
You must be out of your mind, son. You can't cut the cheese wherever you please. That's just nasty.
So why is Terrible Tate so good at his job? The answer is inertia, or Newton's first law of motion, which states that an object at rest or an object in motion remains at rest or in motion unless an outside force acts upon it. Now, inertia increases as mass increases, and Tate, being the most massive object in the office, can easily manipulate any other employee in the office to do his job.
Another reason why Terry Tate is so successful at his job is because he understands the concept of a center of mass. When you drive someone's center of mass away from their support, it is a surefire way to bring them down. Let's roll the clips.
That's a long distance call, Doug.
Let's go over our last principle of conservation of momentum. Now recently, Felchers and Sons has drafted yet another office linebacker named Courtney Tate.
And with the third pick in the draft, Felcher and Sons selects Courtney Tate, linebacker.
Terry who? Look, man, I ain't playing the name game up in here. There's a reason why Mr. Felcher chose me in the first round. I'm an impact player. I'll knock out all day.
Where's your food jar, baby?
I'll play the fat boy. No, play the fat boy. That's what you are.
Now let's take this scenario. Here's an office worker. He is standing stationary, which means that his momentum is 0 kilograms times meters per second because his velocity is 0. Now, if Terry Tate is diving at his upper body with a momentum of 1,240 kilograms times meters per second, and Courtney Tate is diving at his lower body at 1,240 kilograms times meters per second, what will the outcome be? But you may ask, how is this possible? Because the two forces are acting in the opposite directions. But remember that he's diving at his upper body and he's diving at his lower body, which means that these forces will not act against each other. My theory? Well, let's watch.
Now let's go over the play week. This is Terry Tate, completely utilizing the principles of gravity and potential energy. Now Terry's mass is about 124 kilograms, and the acceleration due to gravity is about 10 meters per second squared. So then an airborne Terry Tate has at least a force of 1,240 newtons. And this is without considering the extra force coming from his legs.
Now here, Terry's potential energy is at an all-time high when he's in midair. Let's see what happens next.
Break was over 15 minutes ago.
Now again, Terry's potential energy is at an all-time high, and it's not looking good for the guy.
Wow! This ain't your home! So don't use the speakerphone, Roger! Whoa! Roger!
So now you know why Felcher and Sons is so successful, because they understand the laws of physics.
Get high, baby! You can't be tippy-toeing! I'll be here! Whoa!
And intimidation.
See you later.
Check razor! Check razor! Get ready for the pain, woman! The pain train is coming! It's in there! Don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me! Thank you, Ted! Thank you, God!
This has been DKJS News.
And make sure you join us next time for an exclusive interview with Terry Tate.
Thank you.
And do I enjoy what I do? Hell yeah.
Guten Morgen, Günther.
Guten Morgen, Helga.
Tots dein Arzt, Gunther! Atum, baby.
Hey, John, how are you, huh?
That ain't your cake, Philip. That's Simone's cake. You eat someone else's cake again, and I'm gonna give you a slice of Terry's special pain cake. And you won't want seconds of that.